Good morning, you beautiful people. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. Vanguard Zombies has a difficulty problem. Early rounds are way too simple, easy, and boring, and then all of a sudden, the difficulty spikes up to unfun territory. Now personally, I found this to also be an issue in the Outbreak mode, and it is disappointing to see that they didn't fix it here in Vanguard. Let's get right into it. The early rounds. The early rounds from rounds about 1 to about 10, 12-ish there, way too easy. Like, boring easy, very easy. In fact, I'm going to show you two gameplays here on the screen right now. Two of them different rounds completely. They look exactly the same. And all of these rounds, up until round, like I said, 10 or 12 or so, all play the exact same. It's the same experience. And one huge aspect about that, to me at least, is there's only ever like 9 to 12 zombies on the map at any given moment. I figured this out, I think yesterday when I was playing, trying to get more information about the game, just testing stuff out, and I noticed even in these rounds up into the 8s, 9, 10s, 11s, even, high rounds, there's only ever like 9 to 12 zombies in the map at any given time. This is so boring. I know they sort of marketed this for new players or players who need to want to get into the zombies mode, and while I believe that having this be that easy does do that, the problem then becomes as soon as they hit round like 10, 11, 12, they're out the game because it's way too difficult and way too unbalanced. Because now getting into high rounds, we have super sprinters spawning in on round like 12 or 13. I love super sprinters. I do. I loved them. I sort of loved them in Black Ops 4, but Cold War did them so good. But having super sprinters in this sort of objective-based mode is very, very difficult. In Outbreak, it was easy because you had a lot of area to run. It was very open spaced, and it was just frankly a lot bigger, and you had a lot more options to deal with them. And that is the crux of the difficulty of high rounds, dealing with these super sprinters. Not to mention the fact that weapons really fall off. In my opinion, they fall off more than they ought to. And well, since we don't have a wonder weapon, you have to use them. So of course you're going to be using shotguns because they're the highest damage guns, and there's only ever 12 zombies on a map, so just get the weapon that's gonna get the kill every time, right? Call of Duty Zombies, in general, has a high round problem, but I think it's even worse here in Vanguard, and the problem with it is that it limits strategy and takes away aspects of the sandbox that we enjoy about the zombies mode. In Cold War with super sprinters, you can get a high-powered weapon and camp and just kill them, or you could get a lower powered weapon, maybe with napalm burst, cryo freeze, but you have stamina up so you can train them around and have a good open space. Or you could use your field upgrades, equipment, all that stuff. There's a lot of different options. There's a lot of player choice and player agency with those sorts of high rounds in Cold War. Obviously, there's a most efficient strategy and whatnot, but in terms of pure survivability, it's up to the player. In Vanguard Zombies, because again, there's only like 12 zombies ever spawned in on the map, it makes field upgrades feel useless. Why would we use Frost Blast when it's only going to kill like 2 zombies? And why use Energy Mine at all? Because it's just the same as Frost Blast, except it's a little bit delayed, or you can set up a trap for zombies that are going to be running at you anyway. Why is there Ring of Fire when there's only 10 zombies on the map at all? Why use Aether Shroud to just other than survive? It's only like, I don't feel the replayability. Same thing with weapons. Why throw a grenade when it's only ever gonna kill like 2 zombies? Unless you hoard up the zombies. But then again, if you're hoarding up zombies, the 12 zombies there are, you're probably not in any danger, and you're probably just killing them just to kill them. And especially during the transport objective, during the harvest, during the surviving objective, yeah, you can camp, you can implement like training strategies and whatnot, but during the transport objective, good luck. good luck, because you have to be within a specific area. You have to be super close. It's not like Outbreak's escort mission where you can run away from it a little bit, come back and be really strategic about it. No, you have to be in a certain position. You have to be there. And it just takes all of that agency, takes all of that strategy away from the player. To add on top of that, these zombies start dealing mad damage, crazy armor damage, stripping you of your armor, stripping you of your health, and like we said, you have to be in that area, so it's really hard to avoid them, especially if you get like a harvest objective within Red Star where you're super close quartered and it's really difficult to avoid getting hit. To add on top of that, there are no armor stations or crafting tables or anything within those objectives, so you can't even repair your armor unless you get lucky with a drop. It's super frustrating to have Cold War Zombies Sandbox stripped away, dumbed down to where it doesn't even work anymore. I don't think there's a big overhaul coming to this mode or to this game. So what I propose is that Treyarch, you keep rounds 1 through 10 basically the same. You know, keep it easy, keep it nice, but then you change rounds like whatever it is, 12 through 20, 12 through 25 or whatever, and increase the number of zombies within the map. Increase it to the 24 that we're used to in previous zombie installments. Make these zombies faster, not super sprinters yet, just put more of them in there so that way field upgrades feel like they actually kill a bunch of zombies, like equipment actually matters because you're cornered and you have a bunch of zombies. The decreased speed of zombies in these middle rounds would make training feel a little bit better. It's still in those tight, close quartered areas, but because they're not super sprinting at you, stripping you of your armor, it's gonna feel a little bit more fair. And then after round like 25 or 30, that's when you get your crazy super sprinters, because at that point, players are probably like 2 hours in the game, which is about lines up with where round 50 would be, around 100 would be, or whatever players got to in Cold War. It's unfortunate that this is the way this game works. I was hoping that high rounds would be really nice and really chill and really good for grinding out weapon camos and grinding out weapon XP as well. The weapon XP isn't terrible in zombies. I don't know, it could go either way. But this is just really a steep drop off for difficulty. And like I said, those like new players that you want to attract with this game mode, supposedly, they're gonna drop off at round 12. Like, none of them are gonna want to go past round 12. I don't even want to go past round 12, and I'm a decent zombies player. But anyway, that's all I have time for you guys today. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section below, or join my Discord and we can talk about it there. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to follow me on my journey to 5,000 subscribers. And until the next absolutely beautiful zombies morning, I'll catch up with you guys later, and as always, stay beautiful.